Probably.
There we go. So anyway, so we can record for the record on Zoom here. We can see everyone's name pretty much, but if we can't see the name, we'd like to know who makes the comment. Chairperson's announcements. I got a notice today about a conference over in Morro Bay about saving the whales. It will be, the question arose, what does LOCAC do with it? I don't think we take a choice either way, but we do try to get the word out to the public that there is such an event. And if anyone's interested in going, it's at the Vets Hall in Morro Bay. And we shall, I'm trying to get them to use our email list to get the word out to the public for those that might be interested. Again, we're not taking either side for or against, but it might be interested to find out what's going on. Is there announcements for any other members of LOCAC? Committee members? Announcement.
I'll piggyback on what you just said.
Okay.
That event is from 12 to 5. It actually starts on the Embarcadero with a walk at noon. And then the event at the Vets Hall is at 1. It's a quiet protest. And there's actually going to be a flotilla that's also in the floating by in the bay at the same time as the walk along the Embarcadero. And just if you are interested, Julie Tacker has donated an original piece of art that will be in the silent auction. It's a must see. Hopefully we raise a bunch of money over there.
Yeah,
because it is a scary situation what we're facing. So many of us were involved 12 years ago with the Diablo Canyon seismic testing, and the offshore wind project will do the same thing for exploring the bottom of the ocean with seismic testing in order to put the wind towers up. So hopefully there'll be a good turnout and some publicity, and more people will get educated and involved. And my personal opinion is the no project alternative is the best. So.
okay. Thank you, Julie. You have perked my interest in the event now that I know more about it.
You just wanted my artwork.
Yeah, I just want to see your artwork. Yeah. Okay. This is the time for public comment for items that are not on the agenda. Anyone from the public care to have something to say? Please indicate some way to us, and we'll unmute you. And stuff. Okay, I'm not seeing any indication of that. So then moving right along on the thing, the approval of the minutes from our last meeting. I hope everyone got a chance to look at them. I think they're pretty straightforward and stuff. Anyone like to make a motion to approve the minutes?
I will.
Okay.
I'll second it.
Approve the minutes.
Okay,
I'll second
Molly
Molly's motion.
and Jacob seconded the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Julie?
Yes.
Okay, that's unanimous. All for supporting the minutes. And then the next item on the agenda is the Verizon wireless cell tower thing. I don't know. I'm going to ask Madison to unmute, and I'm going to ask Dominic to unmute.
Good evening. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we got you.
Hey,
Hi there,
yeah,
this is Madison.
yeah. Hi, everyone. I was trying to turn my video on, but it won't come on.
Oh, wait a minute. Ask to start video. There we go. Madison, I'm going to ask to start video.
Yeah, mine's just coming up as a black square for me. I don't know if it's coming up the same for you.
That's what I'm seeing as a black square.
Mine is also.
Ask to start video. I don't know what's going on. Jacob, are you familiar with this Zoom thing?
Larry, you know what? I'm usually in the office with a separate webcam, and right now I just have my laptop that I took home from the office. So I don't know if the video even works on this. I've never actually tried to turn it on without the webcam component. So
Oh, but we
I
see
guess-
you, Jacob. We see you.
Yeah, no, we see you. Not that. I was going to make you like co-chair so you can look at the controls for this.
That was Dominic speaking. I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's just having a video failure. It's
Never mind. Anyway, so Dominic and Madison, you guys are here to represent the Verizon project?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Would you like to make a brief description of the project real quick for us? And
Sure, although I do want to let you know, I don't know if you guys have plans already, but the project is changing from a faux water tower. And now it's going to be a faux tree.
okay, that was one of the questions we had.
Okay, so yeah, it's in the process of changing. We just got revised plans, so we're working on the second submittal. So once we have that, I can send over the plans to you guys with the revised plans.
Okay, yeah, so while I have you on the line, who made the choice to change it? Because I like the water tower myself.
It was direction from the county to change it from a faux water tower to a tree. So that's why it's now going to be a faux tree. So it'll now be a 55-foot high faux mono-eucalyptus tree.
Okay, is that going to look like the one that's over by Sea Pines Resort?
That's a pine. That
This
one
one-
looks like a pine tree.
This one will be like a eucalyptus, a faux eucalyptus tree.
Okay, and then the other questions that were about the height of this, is it going to be visible from like Los Osos Valley Road, and then for the road behind it there that, you know,
On Close?
Well,
Well,
what we're looking at is, or what we're wondering is, for one, would it be visible from Los Osos Valley Road, up like near the grocery stores? And also, we were interested in some kind of diagram that would show other streets nearby, like South Bay and a few other locations, like how far and wide would we be actually having this as a visual? And now you're saying it's going to be 55 feet. The last go around, it was going to be 50. So
Correct. The extra 5 feet is just to, it's for the extra branching on top to make it actually look like a faux tree. So the 5 feet is just for branching at the top.
okay. All right. So Larry, do you think we should just, in general, we should go through our questions, even though now the project's changed a little bit?
Madison, what do you, are you,
That works for me.
huh?
And then that works for me. And I'll send you guys revised plans once those are ready. And then we'll have some photo sims from different angles. And I can request to have some from Los Osos Valley Road taken.
Yeah, and
Okay.
my thoughts were like from Los Osos Valley Road, like in front of the grocery outlet, which this thing is going to be kind of right behind there. And then maybe one from South Bay Boulevard near kind of, I don't know, a couple blocks north of Los Osos Valley Road. And then also from, I guess like 10th Street. So kind of going in I wanted to see a visual that was kind of going in the different directions. Like if you were, in your car or walking.
Driving towards it.
What would be the scope of where you would see this thing? Because it does appear to be quite a bit taller than, there is one tall building near there about a block away, but I don't know how many feet that building is. I don't think it's
tall.
50 feet.
No, that building's hunkered down in the topography too.
Yeah.
No problem. I will request from different angles. So I have Los Osos near the grocery outlet, South Bay Boulevard, and then 10th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All
And
right. Let's see. Oh, well, Larry, I don't know who wants to go first, but I have a few questions written down, but I can wait if somebody else wants to go first. Go ahead.
Give her all the questions down. So hopefully when she gets us the new paperwork, those questions will all be answered.
Okay. So did you say the county gave you direction to change it to a tree?
Yes.
Okay. Do they normally just put chain link fencing around the generator as opposed to any kind of something that would sound blocking equipment or anything like that?
Chain link is usually preferred because it does allow air to travel through it to cool down. But I can request if a certain wall material is preferred.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was just concerned about it. It looks to me like the nearest housing. I'm just thinking of people who live nearby that might be listening to like an 8-hour power outage out here and listening to a generator. And it looks like the nearest housing is apartments that are about a block away. So I don't know if the generator manufacturer has just like a technical sheet on their noise and how far it travels or what.
So the generator is only used in the event of an emergency. So if a power outage or something like that.
Right.
Otherwise,
Yeah, but we have a lot of those in Los Osos. That's why they're pretty regularly in the winter. So that's the reason I was asking about it. So yeah, if you had like a generator running for 8 hours, I'm just wondering, how loud that would be for people that are living in an apartment building a block away.
okay, no problem. I can see if I can get the noise specs on the generator.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then somebody else who I think isn't here tonight was asking with a Verizon tower like this going in, will other carriers be able to, like, I don't know if you call it rent space on them, or how is that?
Yeah, it's
how is it shared, or is it shared with other carriers?
yeah. So we call that co-location, and
Okay.
a faux tree would allow for co-location. So as soon as the site goes on air, it goes into a database for other carriers. If that option works for them, then they can co-locate on it.
Okay. Is it kind of like renting, like one company rents space from the tower, whoever owns the tower?
Exactly. And then the underlying landlord, because they'll also need ground space for their equipment as well. So
right.
it's
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think those were my main questions. So that's it for me, Larry.
Okay. Any other committee members have any questions? Jacob?
I just need Madison's last name for the minutes.
Oh.
my last name is Lascalza, Lascalza.
I'm sorry I asked.
My only question is, if we approve this thing, will people that are Verizon customers stop complaining to me about their bad coverage in Los Osos?
Exactly. We were trying to fill that gap in coverage. So
Cool.
yes.
Fantastic. That's my
Yeah.
question.
Okay, so that's questions from committee members. Any members of the public have any questions or comments right now on this project? If so, signify some way or another. I'm not seeing anything. So Madison, our next meeting is April 1st, April Fool's Day. Would that work for you? That's our next meeting?
Yeah, I will see if I can get, I'll have revised plans and I'll have some photo sims so I can share that with you from the different angles. And I can see if I can get some noise specs on the generator. So yeah, that works for me.
Okay, good, because we don't, don't want to delay this project. We'd like to keep it moving forward as rapidly as we can. I think it's a good thing for
I appreciate that. Yes.
the community.
And can I ask one more question of Madison?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still here.
So, so when you do your revised plans, is what comes back to us what the county has accepted as your revision?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure how that, Dominic can probably answer that.
Yeah, I can take that. Dominic, Planning and Building with SLO County. Yeah, so what will happen is the county will look at it and then we'll see if there's anything else that we'll ask for. And then we'll give it to you guys as well, once again, and you guys can review it kind of like this.
Okay, okay,
So-
perfect.
Can I kind of piggyback on your question there?
Right.
What I'm understanding is that the project's on info hold until these revisions are made. And that we're asking, Molly's question is that will it be accepted for processing by the time we see it in April?
No, that wasn't really my question. I just want
Oh.
to make sure that whatever we see next month is the most current approval from the county.
Well, that's why I'm saying it would, because as long as it's not accepted for processing, everything's still in flux as far as approvals.
So, well, are
So
they,
Dominic,
are they gonna do a revision and then you guys review it and approve it, or is it still in flux at the point when we as LOCAC get it?
We can give it to you guys again for comments.
Okay, that would be good, wouldn't it, Julie?
yeah, if it's not accepted for processing, it's not the final project that they're asking for approval of.
Yeah, so when it gets submitted again, it'll come to me and so I'll look at it and then I'll refer it to LOCAC again, just like I did with this. And then before it's fully accepted and going to hearing, we'll hear your comments. Because we would like your comments to be part of the hearing process once it goes to Planning Commission.
Okay,
I have
Okay.
one more thing. Dominic, I'm sorry I didn't catch there it is. Porto, that only showed up when you, okay, and then Larry,
yes.
Lindy's in the chat room.
Okay, I'm trying to unmute her here. Mute all current. I'll say yes. There we go. Is that, Lindy, is that helping at all? We were having a little problem, Lindy, so earlier trying to get some videos working and stuff also, which didn't seem to work. What's this? Everybody's muted. Ask to unmute.
There we go.
Ask to unmute. Ask to unmute.
Larry, it looks like her question is in the comments and it was one that was answered previously.
Okay.
It was about co-location. So I don't know if Madison wants to talk about co-location again.
Yeah, what was the question? Sorry, I didn't see the question.
It just says Lindy wants to be clear that the other carriers can co-locate easily.
Oh, so yeah, it'll be in a database as soon as the site goes on air for other carriers to co-locate on it. It is up to other carriers if they do want to, though. We don't force anybody to co-locate.
Okay, so hopefully that answers Lindy Owen's question. Thank you, Lindy. Sorry for the problem.
Yeah, and maybe I'll add onto that as well, Dominic with planning and building once again. To co-locate, the carrier would submit a modification application to planning and building. And those are usually pretty straightforward and simple, and they don't require a hearing.
Okay, thank you, Dominic. I think that's it then. Okay, so we will schedule this for our next meeting, which is April 1st, 2024. Same channel, same time. Thank you, Madison, Dominic, for being here to help us get this permit through its process. And so that's it. I want to thank everybody. Short meeting today. Unless anybody has any other questions or comments or anything we need to talk about. Again, elections are coming up, you know. Put the word out. We can always
Get your ballots in tomorrow.
Is that when they're due?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The application.
Wait, Larry, were you mentioning
The primaries
federal
tomorrow.
elections or LOCAC elections?
Both.
Both, okay, because they're
Both
different
tomorrow
dates.
and
Yeah, tomorrow's one of them.
yeah.
There's a primary tomorrow, at least.
Yeah, the LOCAC election is that's in May, I believe.
Yeah, and if you know anybody knows anybody, you know, drag them off the street and get them to sign up, and we'll gladly welcome them here on LOCAC, you know.
Yeah, I don't have the date of it right in front of me, but it is coming up soon. Oh, here it is. Let's see. May 4th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for the
Okay.
LOCAC election.
Okay, good. Thank you. We also may have a new member. I didn't see him here today. I thought he might show up. I met him for coffee. So I'm not going to make an announcement or anything until it's confirmed, but it's a new LOCAC member who wants to put his time in on land use. And seems like an interesting neighbor. So more to follow next month. And if that's it, I'm gonna end this meeting so we can all go on with what we have to do. Recording.